We talked a lot about him and what a dynamo. We first saw him on the team tour against the NHL clubs last winter. Here it is, first goal coming up.
Okay, well, there's Lukov, dumps it wide over to Alexandrov. He picks it up off the boards and drops it in here for Vikulov. Once Vikulov tip it, back to Zlukov. Zlukov fakes the shot almost, and then fires over to Alexandrov, just right in behind Kern. Very, very pretty goal.
Just beautiful. United States hockey team in this Canada Cup tournament, midway in the period.
Here it is. Alexandrov takes... No, that's the last goal. We just saw it.
All right.
Okay, well, let's back
One more look at that. In any event, Curran was great under tremendous pressure. We might add right now that we just have had a final score come in from Winnipeg, and what an upset. Finland defeating Sweden 8-6. Here are these saves coming up now.
There's Maltsev takes a shot.
And then Christie getting it in behind his own net, trying to recover for the United States, and he got checked right there.
We got the third Russian goal also.
And it was given away. Balderas, that was, with a fine save by Curran. Two-way playoff starting next Monday.
Here we are down with that third Russian goal again. Alexandrov takes the first shot, and Zhuklov gets it up over the sprawling Curran. Can't do much about those.
So 2 goals by Alexandrov, and he figured in the third, a goal by Zlukov. Now we're back in the second period at least. Live action for you on PBS from the Spectrum in Philadelphia. Team USA working it down quickly into the Soviet zone. The Russians now getting some early pressure. Vasilyev has to wheel around in behind his net. Digs it across for Kapustin. Kapustin lobs a long pass ahead. Sargent has it now for the United States. Away from Kapustin. It is shot clear. Nanny going in for it. Bennett took a long shot. That was blocked, and here is Vikulov. Vladimir Vikulov for the USSR with Alexandrov inside the line. He scores! The quick shot. Flicked by the stick of Vikulov as the fake. He bobbed his head in a motion to go to Alexandrov and then let the shot go to make it 4-0. That goal coming at the 2-minute and 41-second mark of the second period. Here it is, Billy.
Okay, here it is. Watch the Russian player right here in the middle of your screen. Alexandrov doesn't go outside, and I think Mike Christie, when he went down to block it, the shot went over his shoulder, and I think the Finn team beating the Swedes now. That may fire up the Russians even more.
Inside the American blue line. Sliding save by Curran as he came out to meet Alexander Skyortsov and cut off that scoring bid. From the Los Angeles Kings, slides it up the boards. Kapustin stopped him there, fed Maltsev. Maltsev setting, shooting, and Curran was screened but got his gloves on it. American team starts out at center. Here's Jensen inside the line with Talafous, his sharp angle shot, blocked by Tretiak. Milbury came in and gave Tretiak a chop, and the Soviet goalie was asking for a penalty. I don't think the officials saw it that way. The ref tried to play it back in again. Sargent fed a left wing pass. Here it is inside the line for a Hearn shooting, and a great leg save by Vladislav Tretiak. The best test for him in the period. Here's a Hearn again. He shot wide. The Soviets, under definite pressure there, got away with it because of great goaltending by Tretiak, and here is shooting by the Americans. Back comes the USSR. Delasev back to the point. Slap shot was blocked. Sargent tries to dig it out. Leaves it there. Lou Nanny coming out with it now. Works inside the line and bumped into a Soviet player, and the Soviets are awaiting the other breakaway. Belasova coming in. Oh, and he shot wide. Here's Kurt Bennett. May be able to come up and break this Russian goose egg so far. That long shot on Tretiak through a maze of players by Chartrand. Now they push and shove in front of the goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Embers flaring, the USA and the USSR. Sticks going high in front of the Soviet net.
Babanov gave one of the U.S. players there a cheap shot from behind.
Here's how it started.
Here it is. Chartrand gets an excellent shot away low, and Tretiak makes a great save. He goes into that spread.
Here's where the wood chopping began.
Butch Williams in there.
Says, hey, fella, you touched my... Earlier, Sweden was upset by Finland 8-6. Petorik over to Chartrand, winding up, and the shot was blocked just in front of the goal with the Soviet defense. Rick Chartrand digs it across to the far side again. Petorik winds up. That's blocked by Tretiak. All around the Soviet goal. The play is whistled down. There's going to be a one-man advantage. Russians have only 4 men on the ice. U.S. have 5. Here's Chartrand feeding it. Talafus couldn't get enough wood on the backhand shot on the relay. And the Soviets clear it with Maltsev in the circle for the USSR. Digs it back to Kapustin, winding for the backhand, lets it go, and a fine stop with a long center ice pass. Broken up by the Soviet player Babinov. Inside the line, right in on Mike Curran, a fine save by the American goalie. Babinov again. He pushed in front of the goal. Curran got backed into by the Soviet player, and then Curran pushed off the Soviet player to give him the goalie. Curran a penalty. On the boards. Rink wides it across the ice to Balderas. Drop pass for Maltsev. Maltsev close again. And a sliding save by Mike Curran. He'll hang on and produce a face-off for the Soviet Union. Gets it out on the right side for Lebedev. His first time on the ice tonight. Lebedev's relay. And just missed by Golikov as the Russians change players. Puck hops out to the line. Now Christie holds it in, shoots. And the deflection just pops wide. Oh, solid body check there as Christie sailed into the Soviet player, the American zone. Here's Bennett, 2-on-2. Bennett with a hard as goal. They shoot over the top of the goal and a great scoring chance to follow it up. Slides down inside the United States blue line. Here is Alexandrov, but oh, he just missed the hat trick. Just missed his Norris keeps it inside the Soviet blue line. Then Zlutkov runs him down. He takes the Soviet player for a spill. There's a battle going on. Gusev is getting pounded by Hank Slevin. The Soviet player was punched twice by the American. The others so far are staying out of it. That almost reminds me of Ricky Lee in Moscow pounding Valery Harlamov of the Soviet Union as Game 6 ended. Slevin was angered by the Soviet player and fired 2 punches off at him. At center ice, Vasiliev and Butch Williams. Nanny getting across to Christie. No, Billy, it's an unusual game of hockey when you think that Team USA tied the Czechs 4-4 on Tuesday, and the Czechs tonight beating Canada 1-0 in the Montreal Forum. There's a goal, the 5th goal by Repnev. And he drove that one on a great shot indeed. Past goalie Mike Curran.
Great shot. And I was just about to say, the U.S. is playing well. It's been a great game so far, holding off the Russians. But Repnev broke in there on the left side. We'll see it coming up here in a second. Excellent shot.
You just can't hold these guys off forever, Billy. That's what it amounts to.
Little pass right in here. Christie tries to get a stick on him, but picks that far corner. Mike didn't have too much chance on that one.